Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. It's the morning, got my coffee. I've got my Grand Seiko Mist Flake to start off this lovely, beautiful, sunny morning. Now, video today is touching on the topic of Grand Seiko because I have recently been converted to the cult. Now, it is something that needs to be said. Grand Seiko doesn't really have the greatest brand presence when it comes to luxury watches, and the reason for that is plain and simple. You got the coffee time. You've got the Swiss watch brands and the German watch brands, like Rolex, Omega, Cartier, Glashütte, A. Lange & Söhne, all that type of stuff, Patek, AP, and the Japanese market is known to be more of an affordable market, right? So you've got your Citizen, Orient, Seiko. Then comes Grand Seiko. Grand Seiko is quite new when it comes down to the introduction of the brand to the Western world. I believe it's 2010 where it was actually introduced worldwide, as opposed to just being available in Japan. And I get it. I was one of those people where when I thought, all right, I'm going to spend $10,000 plus, right? I probably won't buy a Seiko. Fucking, why would I want to buy a Grand Seiko, right? It's just an overpriced Japanese hunk of junk. So, as I get more deeper into the hobby, as I become more of an enthusiast as opposed to a brand snob or a watch snob, I start to expand my horizons more, right? I start to go back to my roots. I started off on Seiko and I wanted to explore more options out there, and Grand Seiko, it was calling me. I was researching it online. I was enamored for the fact that there's a lot of technical advances when it comes to their watches, their timekeeping, accuracy. As time goes on, I respect more about a watch's movements and history, but as well as the overall package, right? So you've got the finishing, you've got the movement, you've got the accuracy, and you've got the overall design language and the inspiration to it, right? So like Mist Flake, the dial was inspired by where the spring drive factory is, and there's other different dials that are inspired by other things, right? There's a lot of artistry involved when it comes to Grand Seiko, but that wasn't what actually sealed the deal for me. What sealed the deal for me, other than the marketing yarn that's on the interwebs, is actually visiting the boutique. So you need to see these watches in person. What made me convert to the cult of Grand Seiko is seeing these watches in person. Now, it's completely different from video, photos. When you do look at Grand Seiko, you have to go see it in the metal, in the light, to be able to appreciate exactly what the watch is all about. And I've bought the Mist Flake earlier this week, and I absolutely love it. It's probably the most interesting, best finished watch that I have in my collection. And I've got a good collection of heavy hitters, right? I've got Rolexes, Omegas, Cartiers, and this one trumps it all. I'm not even trying to dick ride, part of my language, but, thinking about it the last couple of days, yeah, this trumps all of them. And funnily enough, I brought my brother in to the Seiko boutique. My brother's currently shopping a IWC Mark XX and a IWC Pilot Chrono, but the Pilot Chrono, he's fucked off. We're just not interested in that anymore. It's IWC Mark XX, and then I took him to the Grand Seiko boutique, and that completely ruined his plans. Right now, he's like, oh, fuck. Do I want to go IWC Mark 20? Or do I want to go Lake Suwa Before Dawn? Do I want to go White Birch? Do I want to go Black Birch? There's the Green Birch, but apparently that's only online exclusive, so probably not going to go that direction. But when we're in the realm of, $10,000, typically we lean towards Swiss, but I feel as if that a lot of people are missing out on the Japanese stuff, right? So, as with my brother, he's a Swiss guy, he's an IWC lover. Introduced him to Grand Seiko, and all of a sudden he's like, fuck, yeah, it's completely different. So I've, shot some videos here as you can see, there's videos here where we're at the boutique. So we're in the boutique looking at the watches. I do really like the new Gambe Valley, the limited edition ones, and in the traditional Birch ones, the high beat movements. And I thought to myself, I'm probably only going to get one Grand Seiko. That's probably good enough for me, but now I'm fucked, right? So I want to look at getting a high beat. I want to look at getting maybe another spring drive, right? Like typically I only stick with one, maybe two max on a brand. I'm actually thinking of going high beat for another Grand Seiko, so that's a dangerous combination, but I'm gonna wait until they release more Ever Brilliant steel models. I feel like with Grand Seiko, the value proposition is there. So you've got a good finished watch, you've got a great movement, you've got a great history and inspiration, you've got great art design as well with the applied indices and the dials. And overall, it's unique in its own right. It's its own identity. And yeah, they say this is the brand for enthusiasts, and fuck me, I'm enthused. I'm enthused real good. So yeah, I've been wearing this for 4 days in a row. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, 4 days, three days in a row. So I've been wearing this for 3 days in a row, and I'm not even shooting a week on the wrist with it, man. I'm just fucking wearing it. So yeah, that's how much I'm in love with it, right? So I haven't worn my Speedy, I haven't worn my Santos, I've just been wearing this. So that's the video. I don't want to ramble on too long, and I'll catch you in the next one.